Hi guitar mates, it's Jeff back with a short listen this time. How many times have you been playing a song, you've been trying to do a killer bend and it sounds terrible? How many times have you heard other people trying to do a killer bend and it sounds terrible? Bends really are a hard subject to cover. My instructor years and years ago, he always used to say that your string bending and your vibrato is your handwriting, it's your signature. Anybody can play individual notes, but getting a really controlled bend, getting that correct intonation, that is the key. And I have to say, he was right, like so many other things that he taught me. String bends, intonation. Got to look at getting how we can improve them for you. Now, one of the drills that he passed on to me that I'm going to pass on to you is a very simple one. Something you can do very quickly every time you pick up the guitar. We are just going to work down the C major scale. We're going to play a note. We're going to move down the major scale and we're going to bend that note up to the note we've just played. So, what I mean by this, there's the G. We're going to go to the F to the F sharp. Down to the F again. And then we're going to go down to the E, half tone bend. And we're just going to work down. As we get close to the note, that bend is going to get harder to play. But we are looking for that accuracy when we are playing. But the note reference beforehand really helps us. We're not guessing where it is, we've got that. The tough ones to me are always the half-tone bends. Full-tone bends, you can really get into them. But a half-tone bend, them ones that you just kind of like, you feel as though you're in the middle. Either one way or the other on that one. So you've really got to feel, and you've got to use these. You've got to hear what's being played. What's the reference inside that scale? Is it connecting with what you're playing? You can do that on the B and the G string. You can do the same. Do the same on the G as well. Work down, and say the feel is going to change every single time as you work down, and of course with the whole and the half tones in the scale, again the amount of twist and torque that you've got to put onto that string as you bend will change. Pick up the guitar before you start playing it, just go through that sequence. Really is going to strengthen up and just improve your intonation and your quality on your string bends, which is so important. What we're going to do now, we are going to do a little bit of a riff, a lick that Eric Clapton played. And who better for showing you how to do string bends than Eric? Now, what I'm looking at here is from a movie that was released in the 1980s that Eric played the lead guitar lines on. And in fact, the piece of music he was doing also got used for a BBC TV drama called The Edge of Darkness, featured on his live album as well. Now, the licks that he used in that song, you can hear them being played during Lethal Weapon when they changed from one scene to another. The licks that we're talking about are like this. Opening line of the song, but them licks were used, there was a few other ones that he threw in there, they was used in Lethal Weapon. And you'll probably say it's not too hard, but when you put that with the backing track, with the chords working behind it, that's when you've really got to get your intonation accurate. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick example, a little fly on this. I'm just going to put this backing track on that will be available in this lesson, and you can have a go yourself. So, let's see how it goes for me this time. Great piece of music. So it's really is a powerful piece. Always enjoyed that. And whenever I'm doing these lines, that always reminds me of Lethal Weapon, because they're little lines that Eric was doing. So, exercise, you've got the backing track for Edge of Darkness and also the tab. Work on that, because this piece of music really will push you on getting very accurate half-tone bends. We get our half-tone bend sounding right, we're well on the way of developing our signature sound and feel. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Promise you it was only a short one. Get into it, enjoy yourself. If you found this useful, please let me know. It's always nice to get little comments back from you. And if you find it really useful, why not subscribe and click on that like button? Really helps the channel. The channel helps grow, and I can do more and more little short lessons like this. Until the next time, bye-bye.